Hey guys, Dr. Arnold Restore Health Center in Bonita Springs, Florida. I'm with Cameron and Collette, who just finished our 8-week weight loss program with the first 30 days with our supplement, 30-day weight loss supplements, and then 8 weeks of our contour light using the far infrared and near infrared light energy to help burn fat. Over the course of the 8 weeks, Cameron, you lost how much weight?
48 pounds.
And how many inches?
38 inches.
So let me repeat that. 48 pounds, 38 inches in 8 weeks. And Collette?
I lost 18 pounds and 10 and a half inches.
18 pounds, 10 and a half inches. Their goal, I know Collette brought me a wedding video or picture and said, I want to get back to that. Did we reach it?
Yes.
Nice, okay? And what's interesting is with Cameron, he was a professional hockey player, but he was a goalkeeper. Goaltender, okay, in hockey it's a keeper, okay, or soccer rather. So, goaltender for one of the local professional hockey teams, retired, became a deputy, and I believe spending 20 years eating while sitting in your car driving around, right?
Enjoying the retirement life from professional sports, I guess.
Right, like a lot of people do. So one of the reasons why I brought them in, and they're going to tell you a little bit about their story, is I have been teaching weight loss for almost 20 years, since I first started in as a chiropractor. And we did all kinds of things. We would do weight loss challenges. We did makeovers in the office that would take maybe anywhere from 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. We would do lose 20 and 30, all kinds of different programs, and they would work. But here was the problem, is we can get people to lose weight, but like a lot of people, maybe like you watching on the video, a lot of people, once they lose the weight, but when they look in the mirror, they quit seeing changes in their body. And that's when they get discouraged. So it wasn't until we added this contour light with the contour body, body contouring, where we're strategically attacking those parts of the fat of the body that will not move. Many of you guys, remember I told these guys, many of you guys watching, you can go work out and literally the parts of your body that are going to sit there and just be sticking their tongue out at you going, do whatever you want, we're not coming off, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take a little bit of time and let Cameron and Collette tell you a little bit about their journey through the 8-week-long process. So who wants to go first?
All
right. Go ahead, just talk to us.
Let's see, well, I turned 40, I have a child, so weight loss was not something that was easy for me. I was thin growing up, and then after turning 40, it was really difficult for me to start losing weight or being able to keep weight off. I went to the doctor and asked if there was something wrong, and they just said that I'm getting older and this is part of life, and I wasn't happy with that answer. So talked to Dr. Ert, obviously, around New Year's, when you finally have enough and you're going to start something new. And my husband and I had talked about weight loss programs. We're very healthy people. We want to eat well. I didn't want to do one of those high-fat diets that once we were finished eating the program, we would have bad eating habits. I wanted healthy eating habits and healthy foods in our diets. I wanted organic items and all those things, and this is what the program offered along with the red light. The part that was important to me is exactly what Dr. Eric was saying. I didn't want to lose all of my weight up here. I wanted to lose my weight right here. Yep. So with losing the weight and wrapping this area, I saw the inches come off where I wanted them to come off. My arms I was happy with, so what I decided to do was take the arm wraps and wrap them around my thighs to work on making those areas smaller. Unfortunately, my husband's thighs were too big to be able to do that one. So I got a little extra help around the thighs there, and around my waist, and around my face. The red light for me really tightened things up, and I was losing where I wanted to lose, along with the health program and just losing the weight altogether.
Because the red light, what it does, not only does it target fat cells to open them up and empty the contents and they collapse back down, but it also tightens, skin tightens and tones. It's also, we kind of talk about it being like a non-surgical facelift. So the hood that fits over your face, we have a lot of ladies that it kind of, little, what do you call them?
Crow's
Crow's
feet.
feet and the frown lines begin to tighten up. Exactly.
Yep.
And so, Cameron, it was a little bit more, she makes it all sound pleasant. You kind of struggle, but listen, changing any kind of lifestyle, starting from over here and going over there is a struggle. But you said that, seeing changes may help you kind of get through it.
Yeah, like any diet, this is not exactly an easy trip.
Mm-hmm.
It does take dedication. It does make you have the desire to follow through everything.
Mm-hmm.
But what makes it a little bit, I guess, more motivating is that the results you're seeing every day. You're seeing you're losing a pound. You're seeing you're losing 2 pounds every day. So you're seeing that it does actually work. Is it fun? No. Does it suck? Absolutely. But
I told him I was wanting to promote this, but go ahead.
I didn't think it was that bad.
But you're seeing the results every single day. For somebody who was a former professional athlete, who ate a lot of carbs and loved carbs, pastas, breads, because what you're doing on game days is you're carb loading.
Sure.
At between 1 and 2, 1 and 3, you're carb loading, so you take your nap and then you have your energy for the game later that night. Well, that's something that never left. So I love my carbs, and that was one of the hardest things for me to give up was the carbs. I was craving carbs constantly. But the good thing about this is you can have your cheat day. You can go out and have your pizza and eat what you want for that one day. The next day you do your cheat day.
Fix.
Or your cheat day fix.
Right on.
And it's not fun at all, again. But you're going to see the results.
Exactly.
You're going to see those pounds come off again. The other part that, you will get frustrated. It's eventually going to happen. But there are ways for you to start seeing results again, like the steak day.
Yep.
You lose maybe 3-4 ounces, and you're like, I didn't change anything from one day to the next.
Right.
What is going on?
Right.
And then you're like, all right, tomorrow I'm going to have a steak day.
Right.
You do your steak day, then you see you're down 3 pounds.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's that instantaneous results that you're going to see, and it's not results that you're going to put back on.
Right.
It's because you're changing not only your eating habits and your lifestyle, but you're seeing how to eat properly.
Right. Yeah, so a couple of good points there is, we in our program, listen, we want to be realistic. I think that sometimes you're going to go on a trip, or you're going to have your kid's birthday party, or you're going to go out with family and friends, and you want to participate. You don't want to be just sitting there, no, just give me my carrot sticks. So you want to be able to enjoy life. But the good thing is that we have programs in place to break that. We call them plateau breakers. Everybody plateaus, and for a lot of people, they plateau and they never get off of it, and then they quit. However, I tell people, listen, if you go more than 24 hours without losing a pound, let me know. We're going to fix it. And we do. Talk about a steak day. Those are things, everybody hits that starvation mode. We got to break that. Mm-hmm. So unlike everything else I've seen in my 20-year career, is the programs that we're doing now with the diet and with the red light is, we've got people losing up to 1 inch a day, up to 1 pound a day. And yeah, sometimes it's not fun, but guess what? The lifestyle that you lived before got you in the place where you're at. So sometimes changing some old habits is not fun, right? I remember when I got married, I had to get my clothes off the floor. That wasn't fun for a while, okay?
Toilet seat
That's
down.
right, toilet seat down. But anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for kind of giving your honest testimonial. I think that sometimes people don't want to see all just the wonderful side. They want to hear, yeah, there is struggles, everything. But listen, every diet stinks, okay, until you get used to it.
Right.
And then once you get used to it, but the difference is with this is every day you're seeing results. And as long as you can see results, Cameron said, I can go through anything if I keep seeing results, and that's what we did. And so, congratulations, Collette, Cameron, and continued success. Mm-hmm. And the good thing is we have it for this program is available for anybody. And the reason why we shot this video is if you're interested in, even if you want a consult, you want to come in, we don't charge you, it's free consultation. If you'd like to know more about the same program where these guys lost together almost like 60, 70 pounds and almost 40, 50 inches, right? just call the office, 239-301-2206. Like our page, share this post, comment. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just get a hold of us.